one of America's top leadership experts and author of the new book, 5-Minute Mastery, a member of Forbes Coaches Council, Mr. John Fenton.
September 25th, 2012. It was the worst day of my life. I'm at the doctor's office. I'm on the treadmill. My heart's racing. The doctor comes in. Stop, lie down. I'm calling an ambulance. Before I know it, I'm rushed across town in an ambulance. But for me, everything seems to just be moving in slow motion. The lights, sirens. I'm rushed into the operating room and the operating table. I can feel the cold on my back. And the doctors and nurses are looking at me and they don't know what's going on. What are you looking at me for? I don't know what's going on. What are you looking at me for? Is this it? Is this the end? Is this how it's going to end? Suddenly, everything stops. The darkness. The silence. I see my daughter, Jennifer, and she's 3 years old, and she's standing on her stairwell. Catch me, Daddy, catch me. And she leaps into the air, and I almost missed her, but I grab her into me, and I pull her in tight, and I hold her, and she rests her head on my chest, and I can smell the sweet perfume of her hair. And I see my wife, Vicki. She's so bright, smiling, that glint in her eye. And I thought about the time when I was with the shaman. We were walking to the edge of a forest. At the edge of the forest were to be all the people that I touched in my life. And there were only two people there, Vicki and Jennifer. And I kept wanting, all I wanted to do was to spend more time with Vicki and Jennifer. I had more love to give, more to give. I wasn't ready. It was not my time. Had more to give, and I wanted to hold them. That's all I could think about, was reaching out and touching and holding both of them. And all of a sudden, peace, calm, the clarity. And all I wanted to do was to spend more time with my wife and my daughter and to hold them and love them. And I had more to give to this world. And I remember a time in the movie Titanic, Leonardo DiCaprio, Jack, is finally reunited with his one lost love, Rose. And on the stairwell of the Titanic are all the people that he had touched, all the lives he had touched. And I wanted to touch more people in this life. I wanted more people on my stairwell. Near, far, wherever you are, I have so much more to give. I'm reaching out to my family, to Jennifer and Vicki, when I'm in the recovery room. And Vicki's holding my hand, and she says to me, "You were gone. I had lost you. Your heart stopped several times. For a matter, like something for 5 minutes, you were gone. I don't want to lose you. I love you." I love you too. It was that day that started out as the worst day of my life, transformed into the best day of my life. And all I wanted to do was to return and to achieve the peace and the clarity that I had in those moments when my heart had stopped. And it took years of training, over a decade of training in mindfulness, and mind, body, and spirit, and heartfelt leadership. In decades of training as a leader in business, no longer was I the managing partner of a CPA firm. No longer did I need to be the college football player who was trying to push through the pain no matter what. I didn't need that anymore. All I need to do is to help other people, help them be successful without total sacrifice of their lives. And I wrote about it in my new book, 5-Minute Mastery. So ladies and gentlemen, If I could leave just one thing, one idea with you today, and by now you probably are going to guess what that's going to be. Take 5 minutes. Tonight, when you go to your room, take 5 minutes and reflect on what you appreciate most. Breathe into your gratitude and breathe out for what you cherish most in your life. If not now, ladies and gentlemen, then when? If not now, then when?
Yeah.